Crystal, last time we spoke, we said, I can't believe you need a law for this, but now there's a law on the table. How are you feeling tonight?
I feel great about it, Vinny. I appreciate you having me on to be able to talk about it, and it's happening. It's finally happening.
Toni Atkins, Assemblywoman Toni Atkins, I have to ask you, I can't believe that we need to write a law to make sure that a judge doesn't force a rape victim to pay money and pay for the attorney of their rapist.
Well, thank you, Vinny, for having me on the show with Crystal. I think, like many people, I was absolutely shocked to learn that Crystal would have to pay alimony and legal fees to and for her abuser. And with the help of District Attorney Bonnie DeManis in San Diego, she identified what she believes is a loophole in the law, and we're going to take care of it.
Crystal, put us in your shoes. What's it like to be sexually abused by someone and then have to cut them a check?
It's being victimized twice is what it is. You know, you go to court, you expect to not only get justice, but have a little bit of protection. And you walk out of a courtroom in tears all over again, and you have your perpetrator laughing in your face. And it's humiliating.
Assemblywoman, if this bill passes, will it impact Crystal's case? Will it be retroactive? So I don't know if there's others out there. If there's other rape victims who are paying money to their rapist, will this bill then stop that practice, or does it only work going forward?
Well, as I understand it, it would only work going forward. And I want to, in particular, thank Crystal Harris for being the person to step forward despite the fact that this may not help her. I'm not an attorney, but I think that hopefully she will have some recourse a little bit later and be able to plead her case again. But, she's really a heroine here to step forward and be willing to be the public face of changing a law so that other victims don't suffer the additional cruelty and the
humiliation.
Trauma.
Humiliation is what it is.
Absolutely.
Crystal, and from your perspective now, can you take a moment, because there might be other women out there in similar situation as you, being abused by a spouse. Can you give them some words of strength, some words of encouragement of what to do?
Oh, Vinny, that's a great thing to do. I would just encourage them to try as hard as they can to somehow document what is going on. Unfortunately, it's just so many things get thrown around in family law cases and so forth, and unfortunately, you've got to have documentation, or you're just not going to have your case taken to a criminal court. And so please, please do what you can. There's so many kinds of recording devices these days on your iPhone, on your laptop. I did it with an old-fashioned 1990s microcassette recorder. Whatever it takes, document it. Most abuse is recurring types of abuse. It doesn't happen just once, and unfortunately, like that was the case in my case. And so you have to do the job for the police, you have to do the job for the DA, and or else you're not going to get justice in the case of a spousal situation.
Crystal,
so
it's great that you've stepped forward and you're going to help other people out. Assemblywoman Toni Atkins, thank you. Crystal, thank you again.